you guys know this particular woman, I'm going to put her picture on this screen. Her name is Dr. Kemi. She's also known as Dr. Kemi Talks on social medias and all that. She's a Nigerian journalist and also an activist. I'm going to use the word controversial for her because you guys, you can literally wake up in the morning and Dr. Kemi is trending. She decided to hop into this Nigeria must go trend that has been happening in Ghana. Guess what? Dr. Kemi made this video shortly after the Nigerian Foreign Affairs Minister Bianca Ojukwu visited Ghana, and she had this collaboration, or should I say a talk, deep talk with Ghana Foreign Affairs ministers on the reasons why they should promote more of they should promote unity, more Pan-Africanism and all that. But it's more like Dr. Kemi isn't having it. She has a different mindset to it. She went further to advise Ghanaians that there are so many things going wrong in your country and it is right time you guys sit up. A lot of Ghanaians applauded her for being honest. On the other hand, a lot of Nigerians aren't having it. I'm going to show you guys everything this Dr. Kemi said, and to be very honest, it's more like she came in with a lot of facts. She had so many facts to back up her claims. Let's watch these videos.
Let's talk about Ghana again. Since I'm still on this Ghana thing, I want to talk about the trip that Bianca Ojukwu made to Ghana last week to meet with the Foreign Minister Samuel Ablakwa, and President Mahama. A lot of things are happening in Ghana, and I've seen it with my own eyes. For the past 3 years, back and forth, I have been seeing different areas of Ghana with problems that had to do with issues with Nigerians and others. Now, I'm not going to get into that Igbo King stuff, okay? In America, Igbos have communities all over the place. There's one state that even has Igbo Day, which the state actually recognizes. That's North Carolina. So when you're forming communities in other countries, you need to also remember that that country is hosting you. You can't start taking over things in their country. You have to abide by their laws. So the king, I don't see anything the king has done wrong in living there, but there was just all these rumors about him and things. So they started these protests about Igbos must go, Nigerians must go. They were singling out that tribe. You don't know what's going on in Ghana, so you listen to me. Now, first of all, there are more Igbos in Ghana than Yorubas or Hausas, okay? After Igbos, it's Hausas. All the Aboki boys are selling like dirty suya on the streets, not the kind we eat at home. Some of them are like knocking these boxes, running around neighborhoods, trying to fix your shoes, your nails or something. And others are just simply riding the fan eyes and brofoot bikes. However, the Igbos are mostly working in Accra in Circle. That's the computer village of Accra. Under the bridge there, over, it's just like computer village in Lagos. There's a bridge, everything, electronics and all. Ghana has lights 24/7, and Nigeria gives them the gas. And with that being said, people can actually work efficiently with lights. So many of the Nigerians in Circle are Igbos. Also, you have to remember, Abia, Ebonyi, Anambra, all those states in the southeast, there's word goes out like life is better in Ghana, they go. Now, with that being said, life is better in Ghana, let's go became a trend in the southeast that someone now decided to start trafficking girls into Ghana, with or without their consent. Some girls were literally drugged and they woke up in Ghana. Others, okay, were just being told they're going to do house girl nanny. They got in Ghana, they were turned into sex workers. Others were told they were going for sex work and they complied, they were complicit, they wanted to make money, there's no job in Nigeria. So you have three kinds of prostitutes in Ghana. Every night in Accra, I haven't been to the whole of Ghana. I told you I grew up at 9 years old with my dad. We came here for a temporary thing, Takoradi and Tema. But Accra is very big and very metropolitan. And what I noticed in Accra was at night, there's some areas that prostitutes are just lining up the streets. You guys know the deal. You do it in Abuja. You do it in Allen Avenue. Girls everywhere on the streets. This is what Accra is looking like now. You go to an area called Kasua, Medina, Lagos Avenue is even close to, an upscale area inside East Lagos. Okay, now, if you want to see the really high-class prostitute, go to Cantonment, where the U.S. Embassy is. Around that corner there, you'll see nice restaurants, all these expensive restaurants. You look inside, who's in there? It's a foreigner, somebody white, Lebanese, Chinese, I know, and they're carrying dollars and they're paying with dollars. There are girls out there, too. So I went on the cover, and I took my cameras, everything, and I noticed that most of the girls there were Nigerians. I mean, almost all of them, 95%. And when I tried to test them by speaking in Yoruba, to one or two of them, they didn't understand Yoruba. They were Igbos. So at the end of the day, I speak Igbo, and I spoke to them, and they understood what I was saying. One girl told me she's in Ghana for school. I said, so what are you doing out here? Are you not prostituting here? I said, no, I'm just talking to my friends. They come up with all these different excuses. But someone started this trend of bringing young Igbo girls from the Southeast into Ghana. Now, we also rescued 2 of them, okay? Uber driver contacted me. Like, when you get off of Uber, whenever I'm in Ghana, Bolt is the one I use. Those Bolt drivers, they have your number because they carried you. Some of them save your number, believe it or not. Me, there's some Bolt drivers that, like, I would tell them I'm a journalist, blah, blah, you know, and we'll chat throughout the trip. So one driver that actually calls me said, Madam Kemi, that's the name of my Bolt's app in every country. I never put my last name. Madam Kemi, please, I need your help. I'm like, oh, you're the Bolt driver from, what trip was that? And I'm like, okay, what happened? Like, this driver told me that there was a Nigerian girl that he carried to a hookup, and she had to sleep with 10 men on that day, and the girl was very sick, and she wanted to go back to Nigeria. She didn't like the job she did. It was really bad. The driver felt so compassionate and wanted me to contact Abike Dabiri or one of those people in Nigeria, which I did. At one point, Abike came here, Honorable Dabiri came here, and she actually made some moves. She came for the boy ones too. The boys, watch this, Southeast State, Imo, Anambra, Abia. It's happening a lot in Abia State. Your boys go to school in the morning, they don't come back home. Mother calls to school. Where's my son? Nobody knows. He left school in his uniform. Gone. Disappeared. Kidnapped. Many boys unaccounted for. As young as 10, 11, 12. They found them inside a house in Ghana. Locked up in the house with no food. And they put them in front of computer. Some people are addicted to computers, addicted to phones. They put them in front of computers and in front of fake Facebook pages to be doing love scam, crypto scams, all kinds of scams. We see those accounts. Facebook shut down millions of accounts recently. We see those accounts. And at the end of the day, what we saw was when they broke that particular ring, Abike was in Ghana. And I read it. And the Ghana police force is a good force, the best one in Africa. And let me tell you something. The way that some of our Nigerians are overwhelming the Ghana police force, it's like they're now creating all these new forms of crime that the police now has to know. So they now, rescue those kids. They were so malnourished and everything. Now imagine, they can't kidnap people by road and all that through, through Southeast, through Ghana, through Togo and all that anymore. What they're now doing is they're making it easier because the customs are tightened in the Togolese-Ghana border. And you can pay these people on the Nigeria-Togolese border. We have some bad immigration officers on our side. So things are getting tight now. What we now found out is children are missing in schools in Ghana. Remember those children that they took? Young boys that they said they had a football scholarship. They'll go to school and they'll have football deals. About 18 of them taken to Nigeria, put in a warehouse. Can you believe it? They seized their passport and they started asking their families for money, more money. They were kidnapped. Recently, they were rescued. They returned them to Ghana. The woman, hairdresser that was going to work in Ghana, that was kidnapped, they took her to Nigeria, stripped her naked, beating her with a cutlass. There was blood everywhere. Some people were saying it's fake blood. No, it's not meant to be fake blood. It's meant to be what I saw as a journalist. They tortured that woman, let me tell you. They really tortured her. She was rescued. Ghana police made a lot of effort, and they bring in those Nigerians to Ghana to prosecute them because she was kidnapped from Ghana. The Al-Qaeda man, that one happened in 2023. A young Ghanaian was told he could be rich, have a Lamborghini, all that, if he does money rituals. A Nigerian told him that he has to get somebody. So he took his trusted Okada guy. Imagine a Ghanaian boy that took his trusted Okada man. Some people have Okada men that come and pick them at home. And they kidnapped this guy. They beheaded him. And next thing, Ghana police arrested the young man. The Nigerian that coerced him into it, not found, fled, possibly in Nigeria. So I don't want Ghanaians to get into this crime stuff. And I need them to be really very alert because some of our Nigerians are really bad in Ghana. That's what's happening. And so now the protest started, go back, go home. It's not xenophobia. Both governments have to discuss further and watch my video before those discussions start.
Listen to what a Nigerian once told Ghanaians.
Igbos, they have been bringing this. If you go to all countries in Asia, the Igbos, they have been catching them, arresting them for selling of powder. I hope you understand when I say powder because of TikTok language. Yes, selling of powder, selling of human parts, all those things. These are the works of the Igbo because they are just desperate to make.
There are too many lies that this particular man communicated across to Ghanaians. But I just picked this particular one. where he said that Igbos in Asia, they are the ones, selling powders and all the rest of them. I wondered how it would be the Igbos. But unfortunately for him and the likes of him, in 2019 or thereabout, some people were sentenced to dying in Saudi Arabia. And the list, about 23 of them, not even a single Igbo person was in that list. And I laugh. This is how some people go about trying to tarnish the image of the Igbo people based on whatever that could be their problem. But I know that definitely the Igbo person has not done anything wrong to them, apart from the fact that the Igbo man is loud. The Igbo man rubs his wealth, rubs his Igbo-ness on your face. Apart from that, and that has made them to have this kind of dislike for the Igbos, and they can go to this length. Look at the list. 23 of them, not a single Igbo person is there. But the news they spread around is the Igbos are the ones doing this. The Igbos are the ones doing. There are so many lies here. I don't even want to talk about that because
there were some headlines over the weekend that seem to suggest you no longer identify as being Nigerian. Of course, you were born in this country, you spent your childhood in Nigeria. Were those headlines accurately reflecting what you were saying? What's your sort of status in terms of how you identify British, Nigerian, all the rest of it?
Well, I think that the BBC certainly wrote that headline. It wasn't quite what I said, but it is true. My main identity is as British. That is what I see myself as.
I've been trying so hard to know what exactly Nigerians or Yoruba people did to this my auntie or this our sister here. Why so much mountainous lies about Nigeria or the necessary? Why do you always have to have the name Nigeria in your mouth for you to get a blue tick from your party? Like, I don't even understand it, Auntie Kemi. What exactly happened? What did Nigeria do to you? Yoruba people, is there something you people are not telling us? Auntie Kemi, you are not the first immigrant to be MP in the UK. You are not the first female immigrant to be MP in the UK. And you will never ever be the last to be MP in the UK. What exactly is the problem? What is this that Nigeria has done to you? You think you're the first. What has Yoruba people done to you? Or what did Yoruba people not do to you? Are there no elders in Yoruba land to call Auntie Kemi to order?
Let me bust your bubble. Nigeria no fair wants you. I don't fair tell you are a Nigerian wannabe. We get plenty problems, starting from our leaders, where God don't mess for their heads. We get plenty problems where they try to solve. So you are not one of it. So thank you for no longer identifying. But I have some things for you that you will do. Number one, from today, I don't want them to give you microphones again. Make a hear Nigeria back on for your mouth because that one now be say you define trouble. Number two, Kemi, you go commode the name Kemi for your name. He's a Nigerian's name. You are not a Nigeria by cook or cookets. So commode the name in your names. Number three, Kemi, listen, you go hospitals. You go tell them make they commode in Nigeria blood into you. Yes. May you take your Igbo family home instead inside your body because you are not a Nigeria. Number four, Habi is number five. I don't need. Your skin, your blood buys me. You go buy plenty bleaching cream. You understand? If you don't know where to buy bleaching cream, you can ask. You understand? Go and buy bleaching cream and remove the black skin in your color so that you can properly identify as the white woman that you is. Last but not the least, Kemi, now go any African shop or Nigeria, go plait your head. Yes, that's your head where they ugly every time when you not defeat the maintain. Try, make you generate Oyibo head. Oh? On gun no shite. We wash shite like you. You think you coming out now to talk, we go lose weight. Huh? See, we now want you to be Nigeria. The sad be said the people you want to belong to, they not like you. They don't already put pots on top the fire for your resignation. Yes. Omoshi. On God no shite. We wash shite drink. You are not in that. If I hear you go interview again, Interview next time. I call you Nigeria, I will lay you for road. On God no shine.
As much as most times I agree with what Dr. Kemi says all the time on social media, and sometimes I disagree with her because some of the facts that she makes sometimes can be extreme. Like Dr. Kemi can go extreme. I don't know if you guys remember Davido's son that's unalive some years back, and Davido's son with Chioma. You guys know that they had just had their wedding, this weekend, and Dr. Kemi actually said a lot of things that provoked me when she was trying to address the issue of the death of this small boy and everything. I don't want to share here because this is not the reason why we're here. So after I watched that videos of her, I kind of developed certain way. I started seeing her lesser of who she is, but I adore her and I respect her so much. Yes, of course, she's actually advanced and she speaks so well, right? So one of the things I'm going to add here is that in as much as the State Foreign Affairs Minister Bianca Ojukwu visited Ghana some few weeks ago, and she had this deep talk with Ghana Foreign Affairs Minister. They talked on Pan-Africanism and the reasons why if there's anything that's going to cause fight between Nigerians and Ghanaians, they should only be jollof wars, right? I didn't even know that these guys are listening to these jollof battles. It's so funny, right? But one of the things I frowned at what she said was she never addressed the main issue. Okay, even though I know that of course she had a lot of lessons, a lot of warnings, know what you're going to say so you don't cause fire, you don't put fire. But I was expecting her to throw a little bit light on the crime rate that has been happening in Ghana, because this is one of the reasons why they were protesting against Nigerians. I'm not expecting her to come on the national TV, international news and be saying that Nigerians are the one committing crime in Ghana. That would be an absurd thing to say and very stupid of her. But there's a way you will use your maturity, of course, for you to ascertain that great height. There are some of the potentials they saw in you that made them award you that seat, right? You don't get it. She earned it. I believe that she earned it, right? So there's a way she would have come up with it, trying to like use one stone and kill lots of birds. You can come out and say, in as much as you believe that Nigerians are not the only ones committing crime in Ghana, but you guys should, she should have just found a way to make it make sense to Ghanaians. Because to be very honest, every damn thing this woman said, which is more than 10 minutes video, Ghanaians did not even listen to it. They never paid attention to it. Because what they are crying, one of the things they are crying about is that they are no longer safe around Nigerians. And so they were expecting her to address the issue of kidnapping, the issue of our Oloshos, the issue of crime rate and all that in Ghana. Even if she doesn't want to talk about the Igbo king, because in as much as a lot of us frown at what the Igbo king said, some people are jubilating and applauding the Igbo king. People felt like he's only bringing development in Ghana, and there's nothing that will make him to carry all these things that he has put in Ghana to his house. Like definitely, whatever, even if he lives or if he dies tomorrow, those things will still be for the benefit of Ghanaians. But I understand where Ghanaians are coming from. They are feeling like unsafe. People we are seeing, revisiting the stories that the way Nigerians are taking, Igbos is now more like the fight between Igbos and Yorubas. Nigerians brought in tribalism into it. Even this Dr. Kemi that is trending, a lot of Nigerians are saying that it's because she's Yoruba, that they were not expecting anything good from her. So it's more like if you're not from Igbo tribe, Yorubas don't like you. If you're not from Yoruba, Igbos don't like you. So if you're from Yoruba, Igbos don't like you. If you're from Igbo, Yorubas don't like you, allegedly. In as much as I don't like generalizing, but to be very honest, the way this Igbo king twisted, I was shocked. Because if you know me very well, I hopped into most, I followed it back to back. Like I made sure that no stone, just like Honorable Ayerega said, he never left any stone unturned. So do I. I never left any stone unturned on this Igbo king trend. But I just frown at the way it's more like the Yorubas hijacked it and they started condemning the activities of the Igbos. They said that Igbos have taken over Lagos, that Lagos does no longer belong to Yorubas. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know where it came from, but that is our own problem. It has absolutely nothing to do with Ghanaians. The goal is that we are unsafe around Nigerians. Take it or leave it. Even if it makes you poke your skin, it irritates your skin, it makes you feel less of yourself, you are dragging Ghanaians for being honest, it is your problem. So these are everything that Kemi said and Dr. Kemi said, and in as much as sometimes whatever content we make here might not please you, but I kind of think it's just watch and go. If it suits you, comment. I'm only jumping on trends, things happening. It has absolutely nothing to do with your feelings. This is not, I don't do relationship here. I do trends. And the last time I checked, the name of this content, the name of this channel is Uncut. And if you go and check the meaning of Uncut, it means truth. It means unfiltered. It means unbordered. So I don't know why a lot of people are coming out of me like, come on now, it's not that deep. I'm going to end it here because I want you to tell me what you think in the comment section. If this is your first time coming across my face, my name is Uju. These are the videos I was able to gather together on the recent trends happening in Ghana, and I'm glad you enjoyed watching just like I enjoyed filming for you. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.